Hi friends, in this video we are going to concentrate on what are the various engineering curves we will come across in engineering drawing. Curves are broadly divided into four categories. They are: first one is conics, next roulets, third one is spirals, and helix, and fourth one is a special curve that we are going to discuss in detail in this session, and remaining things we'll discuss in the coming videos. Fourth one is Voge curve. And here, what is the significance of one over the other? Conics are going to be obtained by sectioning a cone, by sectioning a cone. And what all are the various conics? And when we are going to get that particular type of conics, we'll discuss in the coming videos. Roulets, you are familiar with two popular roulets are cycloidal curves and involutes. Cycloids and involutes both will comes under roulets. And what about spirals and helix? Both, why you are keeping in a same classification? Simple reason behind it is these two are the curves obtained by the point which is moving on an object. So in these two cases, in the first case, by sectioning, by cutting a plane, we are going to get the shapes. In the second one, we are going to concentrate a fixed point, but wherever we are considering that fixed point on an object, it may be a circle or it may be on a straight line. If it is rolling, if a circle or a straight line is rolling, then the path traced out by the point on a rolling object, but this point is a fixed point, then it is called roulets. But what about a spiral? If a point is moving on a rotating or oscillating object, if a point is moving, then path traced out by it is called spiral. But where it has to move, it is moving on an object, whether it is a two-dimensional object or three-dimensional object. If it is moving along a two-dimensional object, then we can able to get it as a spiral. If it is moving along a three-dimensional object, we will get it as a helix. So both the cases, common parameter is moving point. Point is moving. That's why they are called spiral and helix. And next one is Voge curve. What is Voge curve? It is a special curve which is having both convex and concave shapes. Both convex and concave shapes which has only for Voge curve. So how it is? The best examples I can able to give. One of the best example is S, letter S. So for this curve, the center is here. So if the center is going to be changes from one side to another side, for this particular part, center is lying on this particular place. For this particular point position, the center is going to be lies here. So if you are going to observe from here, this is a concave shape, it is a convex shape. So if you are observing from here, it is a concave and it is going to be a convex. So for the object, if both the shapes convex and concave is going to be present, then it is considered as Voge curve. So you can able to observe this in many places. Even if you observe in human body, here this is a cave shape and it is a convex shape. If you consider the chin from the lip, here it is a convex and here it is a concave and convex shape combination of it, and here also you can able to observe cave and convex. So like this, not only in human body, in structurals also you can able to observe this particular element. For example, this type of architecture you can able to observe in masjid and temples. So here this particular portion is having convex shape and it is a concave shape. Similarly, another one is in the dams. So if you observe the spillway of a dam, if you observe the spillway of a dam, here also it is going to have convex and concave shape. So these are the examples for Voge curve. Now, my dear friends, in the next session, we are going to concentrate on conics, which is going to be the most important element for engineers, and what all are the various conics are there, when we are going to get those different types of conics.